Welcome to episode 6 of the Ask Linkfluencer show, and today I'm really excited to be answering a question we get asked all the time. And that question has come through from Jennifer Tilley, who's a sales manager of a software company in Tasmania, and she's asked, we have a sales team of 15 and considering upgrading everyone over to Sales Navigator. Our target market are small to medium-sized accounting firms, and key decision makers are usually the owners or the partners. Can we all use a free version, or do I need to upgrade everyone to a premium account in order to fully leverage LinkedIn? Very, very good question. And before we even dive deep into that, some of the recommendations I want to share with you is, first and foremost, sit down with the sales manager or some of the partners in your company and really get clear on the main outcome you would like to achieve from LinkedIn across the entire 15 staff. So maybe it's $1.5 million in additional revenue that you now want to gain from leveraging LinkedIn. Next, once you got clear on that, then you need to sit down and look at all the different states that you're going to be targeting or industries, and then create sales objectives for each particular person. So for example, it might be 4 sales staff are going to be focusing on the Melbourne market, then 5 are for the Sydney market, and so on. And once you got clear on those objectives, and please make sure you get very specific around the KPIs for each particular salesperson. Then, and only then, you need to sit down and think, okay, who are we trying to get in front of? Who's the client avatar? And we work off 5 main metrics, and that is profession, location, then you want to also look at obviously keywords. You also want to look at industry and company size. Once you've got that, then you need to sit down and think, wow, okay, how am I going to get in front of these clients in order to meet our objectives and our outcome of, let's say, $1.5 million across the 15 sales staff? Well, then it's all a matter of finding them. So how do you do that on LinkedIn? Well, I can guarantee you it's going to be very difficult for you to scale this using the free accounts. Now, on the free account, you can only search one by one. You can't segment your contacts, which is absolutely critical. Whereas with Sales Navigator, which is the tool that we recommend, there's actually a function within that called Lead Builder. Now, Lead Builder enables you to find, engage, and then connect with that target market. So there's now over 8 million people on LinkedIn in Australia alone. So what you want to do is you want to use a tool that will drill down from the 8 million all the way through to the 14,400 of your target market. That's based on a search that we did for you prior to this session. So on a free account, you simply can't do that. Obviously, you can't segment those contacts either. So once we find the 14,400 using Lead Builder, we then want to start segmenting based on each salesperson. So for example, if you got a team that are focusing in the Sydney market, we want to be able to create Sydney accountants as a tag. Now, LinkedIn has this feature within Sales Navigator called tags, which is really segmenting your contacts. Absolutely critical. So once we find your target market, we want to put them into those folders. We want to engage with their content, and then after a week, we want to send out connection invitations for those particular people that we've saved to start a dialogue and start communicating with them. So all of what I've just mentioned in terms of drilling from 8 million all the way through to 14,400 across your entire team, that's just simply not possible without with the free version, and you have to have premium. The premium option we recommend is Sales Navigator because it's based on our formula, which we call FEC, which is finding, engaging, and then connecting with your audience. Now, in terms of investment, which is probably a conversation you've had with management or the partners, you want to sit down and look at how much it's going to cost across your entire sales division for all of them to have Sales Navigator. Now, if it's 15 grand or 10 grand, you then need to look at the upside. So you're going to invest 15 grand, but what could that give you in return? What's the return on investment? Well, then if your deal value is 4,000, you only need 4 clients to make the investment back across your entire sales force. So have a think about that. Make sure you implement it. We got a ton of blogs on our website around the FEC formula, as well as our 3-step methodology. Definitely implement that. Keep us posted with your progress. And until next time, thanks for watching the show.